Will be happy because the Finnish pair of Seppänen and Räisänen make it through, as do Galchen and Domina from Russia. No surprise to see the Lithuanians and Danes there. The young Italians Suale and Cerasoli will be happy, but they're all up against the world champions from England. Scandinavia's faring well with the Norwegians through, along with the second Finnish pair and the Danish number twos. Well, we'll find out if he can soon enough, but meanwhile let's have a look at the second Italian couple, Domenico Suale and Giola Cerasoli.
Now this is the number two couple, Karen, from Italy. Apparently this is their first major competition.
Yes, from Italy there's such a strong abundance in the ballroom, Greg. The Latin, they don't have any, or not so many people coming through, but the ballroom, they have a real feel for it. That's fantastic. They're renowned for their footwork, their speed, the choreography.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
Very interesting.
The end of the tango then, and so on final.
It's an important competition because it's the first time that we dance a European Championship, because now we are the second couple from Italy, and so it's the first time for us and we want to do our best.
You never know, the judges decide which couple must go on, so we will wait for the result, and if we will get into the final we will try our best.
Now back to Helsinki and confirmation of the six couples that have made it to the final. Mirko and Alessia are there along with compatriots Suale and Cerasoli. The Lithuanians, Bizokas and Daniute, the Danes, Eriksson and Eihilt, the world champions Crossley and Jones, and the Karabais from Germany. Mirko and Alessia looking surprisingly relaxed. Appearances can be deceptive though, because there's an awful lot at stake for all the dancers here. This event is Brian Eriksson and Marianne Eihilt. But next it's all smiles from the young Italians, couple number 22, Domenico Suale and Giola Cerasoli. Well, because Domenico and Giola have only recently become the second Italian couple, this is their first championship.
Actually, Greg, for an Italian couple, that was quite a simple opening that they gave.
Yes, they have the reputation for having complicated choreography, but I think, again, because he's solo, he doesn't want to mess up.
Yes. Dancing very, very well. Very dynamic.
Probably their best dance. Certainly has the Italian passion as his compatriots.
Yes, following after the past world champion William Pino, it was his favourite dance, wasn't it, that tango?
Yes, hard act to follow.
Yeah.
Domenico Suale and Giola Cerasoli.
To take such great strides, but not looking like they're over dancing.
If you're happy without me, I try not to.
And here are the other Italian couple, Domenico Suale and Giola Cerasoli. Well, now, how do their styles compare? Is there such a thing as an Italian style?
Well, so I'm told, Italian style in comparison to anyone else. Certainly they've been described as being more passionate. However, I think here we're seeing a very balanced display of standard dancing.
Lovely picture lines there, Greg.
Yes, certainly very musical, I must say.
Very well controlled.
Suale and Cerasoli take to the floor. Now, Karen, I gather there have been some personnel changes taking place in Italian dancing, which has sort of cleared the way through for this couple.
Yes, we see the unfortunate loss of Fermo and Cherea, who we would have seen on occasions on programmes before. However, I have heard that Cherea has now teamed up with the very famous Roberto Villa, so we'll look forward to seeing them in the future. Beautiful dancing here, Greg. I am aware of a slight stiffness in this boy's back. However, I do love his striding action there.
Yes, I think it's a bit of nerve, really. He just doesn't want to release too much. But yes, I agree, it's a little heavy.
Domenico Soale and Giola Cerasoli from Italy, really enjoying themselves there.
The couple who are runners-up at the World Championship are also from Italy. Domenico Soale and Gioia Cerasoli expect a close competition here between the top contenders.
We know each other very well because we meet every competition. There is the other Italian couple, it's very good couple. The Lithuanian couple is good. The Danish couple is good. The English couple is good. I think all the finals and the semi-finals are very good couples.
In the swing dances, I think, lovely lilting movement there.
Second Italian couple.
Yeah, they seem to have improved their posture since I last.
And so to the final. All the couples will perform the first and last dances solo to give the judges a better opportunity to scrutinise them. Here are the second Italian couple, Domenico Soale and Gioia Cerasoli with the slow waltz. Well, the couples all seem to get along with each other off the dance floor, but when the music starts and the pleasantries are put to one side, Gioia and Domenico must be desperate to beat their Italian rivals, Alison.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it doesn't matter how friendly you are. I mean, this is the competition, this is the European title, and they want it. They've taken dances off the Italian number one, a number of competitions, so, you know, it's all there for them. And they are improving every time they dance a competition now.
What impresses me, Alison, is that Gioia seems to have improved her posture slightly, and also Domenico, so they are making the movement look that little bit easier.
They're maturing, I think.
Yeah, that's true. And of course, for young people, massively experienced. Seeing them dance in slow motion like this, it's clear how together they are. Look how the bodies stay together through the rotation.
That's the waltz in a group.
I mean, I don't think so. On the contrary, I think they find it somewhat easier because they are restricted in the number of steps that they are allowed to dance, whereas in English waltz,
Soale and Cerasoli here for Italy.
well, that's not my favourite choreography. The leaps would have looked much better, kept closer to the floor. Now this is good choreography. Nice rhythmic changes, matching footwork.
Lots of change of rhythms, very together.
They're light, dexterous, together, and the poise is improved.
Couple in the silver medal position at the...
So here.
The last bar of the last dance, I'm sure.
Joy there giving everything she's got.
It's their final chance to challenge.
Terrific entertainment. But now it's crunch time. 2 Italian couples remaining. So it's second place for the popular Soale and Cerasoli. They did gain a little ground on Gozzoli and Betty in the quick step, and they also shone in the Viennese waltz. Otherwise, a very solid performance all round for the World Championship runners-up.
And the willingness to work hard to achieve success.
We try to prepare best we can for the important competitions, and yeah, all the time we try to make a stronger in the sense prepare more for the important competitions.
Domenico Soale and Gioia Cerasoli are the undisputed #1 couple, and few doubt that they're the ones to beat tonight. So, is the pressure on?
There are always good couples, and this is the good part of it. To win with good couples, it's the best thing, I think. And so we are used to this because it's many years that we are competing with strong couples. So it becomes something that that is natural to do a competition with very strong couples. So there is always pressure, but the pressure is most of all with yourself to try to do the best you can.
So that's Heat 1, on to Heat 2 of the waltz, and first up here are the favourites from Italy, Domenico Soale and Gioia Cerasoli. Now, Michael, they are the favourites, but they've still got it all to do, haven't they?
Absolutely. The competition will be very strong tonight. There are many talented couples, so they've still got the competition to win.
Of the semi-final. Now, Michael, just enlighten us, what are the judges looking for here?
Well, they'll be looking for a wonderful expression of the tango music, which is passionate, powerful music. You'll notice the staccato movements there from Gioia and Domenico, right in the music.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think that semi-final just flew by. It was good, wasn't it? Well, just to remind you, only 6 pairs can go through to the final, and while the judges decide who those 6 are going to be, 3 more to come. Next, the defending champions Domenico Soale and Gioia Cerasoli. Now, what is it about this couple that sets them apart from the rest? Are they really as good as the results suggest?
Yes, I would say they are. There's not a huge gap between them and their closest rivals, but the man has outstanding foot and leg action, I would say, and they are generally improving their posture, particularly Gioia's posture's gradually improving, and therefore they now produce a good outline together with powerful musical movement. This is very difficult to beat. And the whole thing has a certain warmth brought about by their delightful personalities.
Yep. As Domenico and Gioia leave the floor,
The combination of the two is fantastic.
Where you wander.
1, 2, 3 rhythm. If we constantly have 1 and 2 and 3, and the dance looks rushed and hurried. And Gioia and Domenico, we see them in direct comparison.
Well, up next, Domenico and Gioia. The quick step is their signature dance and certainly very popular with crowds wherever they perform.
So here they go with their famous little jump. So many couples now are copying that.
Yeah.
Not your
Sure.
favourite, Michael, is it?
No, it's a cliche, isn't it? But lovely light dancing, beautiful feet and ankles together.
They've danced superb tonight.
I think so, under not very easy conditions. You can see the space is limited. And they've had to defend, so not always the easiest thing to do. But they've danced very well.
So there we go. That's the defending champions taking their bow.
Managing to avoid each other in a reasonably limited space. So we'll see how they go.
I think they were certainly on form tonight. I mean, they were a tough to beat tonight. They consistent, great performance.
Yes, they defended well, very well indeed.
Taking the applause tremendously. No doubt about who she was supporting, and it wasn't the football team. Gioia Cerasoli, Domenico Soale, as you can see, the 2005 IDSF European Standard Champions. Well deserved, no doubt at all about their performance tonight. And as tradition demands, they start the honour dance.
We were very happy today with our performance since the beginning actually, and we felt better and better throughout the competition, and after the final we were happy about our dancing. This is very important for us.
We do some party with some friends, so we always celebrate the most important competition.
We try to take every chance to make a party. This is one.
Well, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we and the dancers have. And with Domenico and Gioia heading for their party to celebrate their second European title, from Alison Fulham, Michael Barr and me, Bruce Hamill, it's goodbye from St. Petersburg.